Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. Good morning. We're back. We're playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back in Judith Plains, Montana. I've been busy. I've been plowing. Been fertilizing. I've been plowing. I've been planting. I've been rolling. Rolling. So yeah, it's been a busy time. Today is the anniversary of the moon landing. It was July 20th, 1969. It's like I got a little rain coming down on me now. We're gonna get back to plowing though. I hope that's just rain. No, actually, you know what? That might be, maybe it's a little hail. I better get inside my tractor here. I don't know what that is. I may have to fast time a little bit. When is that supposed to stop? It looks like hail. Hail. We've got hail. Where's the thing at? Oh, it's back up here. Yeah, that should be over with by like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. It's very early in the morning. I tried to set it to the true time. Of course, it's going to start hailing right when I need to be at true time. So I'm going to fast time to get out of that. Hire this guy back up. Oh yeah, that sounds like hail to me. Looks like hail too. Fast time a little faster. Oh boy, that's a lot of hail. Man, look at that. Is that resolute on y'all's screen like it does on mine? Man, that's a lot of hail. Come on, 9 o'clock. Supposed to be over with. Okay, hail, go away. You're supposed to go away now. Supposed to just be cloudy. Yay, it's gone. Alright, we had to go to 9:30 actually. Well, that was a little scurry. That was some heavy hail right there. Only thing we didn't have was debris. Kind of want to look at the forecast. It looks like there's rain in the forecast, but no more today. So we should be good to go. Alright, so I've been busy plowing the world, fertilizing the world, planting the world, rolling the world. I'm trying to get this, this is our big field, trying to get it finished up, getting it plowed, and then I'm going to hire the planter on it. Let's see what else we've got going on out there. Got the roller going up here, pretty big field. There's our planter on standby, waiting to get started. Got our fert rigs down here. Left a little bit of soybean straw. There wasn't enough here for a full load, so I just left it. It was late. I got a full load of grass. Got to take that over to the harbor store silo. There's another fert rig ready to go. I've only got like a few... not even a handful of small fields left to fertilize, so we're doing good on the fertilization part. There's my fertilizing trailer to refill the seeder or planter when it gets over here. There's the seed tender over there that we use as a seed tender. There's the oxbow, use that to merge a lot of grass. I got one of the plows going here. And then I've got the other planter. You can kind of see him off in the distance there. He's planting barley over there. We're going to do all barley down here again. Because this is kind of in the vicinity of where we want to take our barley up the hill there to both the brewery and the Jack Daniels factory. So, Yingling and Jack Daniels. So he's just about done. This is that planter. Doing the barley here. I have noticed, so this seeder / planter, you can put the solid, it doesn't use any liquid fert, it uses solid fert and seed. It uses I'm trying to think about this now, it uses seed faster than it does solid fert. So what I had done, I had been putting solid fert in that front tank, I'm putting seed in that front tank now, just to give us that little extra bonus. But this uses seed faster than it does the solid fertilizer. The other planter, the Kinsey, it uses the liquid fertilizer faster than it does the seed. It's kind of backwards. So we're putting liquid in the front tank, and you know, it has a liquid tank on the planter itself. So kind of backwards how that works. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. All right, and back to the plow. As soon as this guy's done here, I'm going to move him down to the next big field, which would be this one down here. I've already got these fertilized. They've got the first stage on them, the ones that we own. And again, the only ones that I haven't fertilized are 5 fields. So literally a handful of fields. That's it. The rest of them are ready to either be plowed and or planted. So, and then you can see the light blue line he's leaving. That's what needs to be rolled. So I've planted these fields up here. I've rolled them. This is a grass field, so we don't have to worry about that. We use a special roller for that. Planted all these up here. And this is where the roller is at right now. So if I flip that back, you can see his status. So he's going around the edge there. Still got to roll these two, and that one, and that one, and this one. And then we'll get caught up and start planting this one and roll behind it when he's done. So, what did I plant? Well, I thought about it. I was like, you know, we really should plant a lot of beans, cause we need the beans. Good morning, Yuleberry. Good morning, Twitchy. Good morning, Servius. How's it going? So I planted a lot of beans. There's a lot of bean fields that we want to probably buy too. We probably want to buy that one. Planted all these in beans again. We own that one. We got barley there we want to get. We own that one. We probably want to buy that one, and probably want to buy that one. And probably want to buy that one. So yeah, there's a lot of bean fields, and they have come back and planted some even after the first day of April. So they planted that one in beans. They did this in corn again, so I went ahead and planted corn beside it there. Planted beans up there. Beans down here. Beans down here. We're going to have a decent surplus of beans this time around. We had 1.2 million liters this time. I think we're going to have more than that next time. So hopefully that will be the case. Beans are a good thing. So I'm going to probably plant beans down here and here. And then I think the rest, I'm kind of leaning towards corn. I haven't decided about these two big fields down here. It's going to be a wait and see type thing. We're not there yet. Not quite there yet. I'm already hearing sirens. I hope it's nothing serious. I am technically on call, but I didn't get called out. If I'm going to get called out, most likely it's going to be at night. At nighttime. So I have not been called. So that's good. That's a good thing. I have not been called. All right. Morning, Crazy. How's it going? Just about got this field plowed. I would go ahead and start the planter, but it's set up to do at least one in-row. I could not do the in-rows, but then it would be, I think it would get confused, and like I'd have to come back and do the in-rows, and then it's just a mess. So I'm just going to wait until he gets done, and then I'll come in and plant it and do the in-rows with it. He's just about done. He's only got a few more passes here. Now the other planter, he's probably about done. Or not planter, plow. Yep, he's done. So let me move him. Found this is the quicker way to get around to stuff. Unless I'm just going through to show off everything. Go to the map, click on it, enter vehicle. Alright, so this field is plowed. I always like to check them just to be sure before I totally leave them. Looks good to me. Train coming. Wouldn't be the first time. The train's been coming and I didn't see it coming. I actually jumped the tracks one time. I wasn't streaming or recording. I wish I would have been. I jumped the tracks and I was mid-air over the tracks, you know, like Dukes of Hazzard, and the train went right behind me. It literally looked like that scene from the Fast and the Furious movie where they jump the railroad crossing and the train passes behind them while they're still in mid-air. That's literally what it was. It was the best thing ever. I was very proud. I think I did Paul Walker and Vin Diesel proud there. You like the YouTube videos? Thank you. Get your daily dose of grain. I've been really trying to put up a video at least every day. And this last week I even recorded them on the same day. So the stream videos, they typically come out, I try to do them like 7 a.m. and then the second part at 10 a.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays. Sometimes they stretch into Wednesday. But yeah, I try to do dedicated videos for YouTube too. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, there's videos over there that you guys don't see. And there's some big things that happen. So you don't want to miss out. Alright. So he's plowing that one. Everything has been fertilized except these small fields, and I'll get these guys going in a minute. Right now I'm trying to watch that guy. I can probably go ahead and start it. He could be done by the time this one gets around there if he follows the path. I'll go ahead and get it started. So we're going to do beans here again. Got to load. So this, again, if you change this, you see how it's set to 1 in row? See how my lines are straight going down the field? If I change that to even 2 in rows, it's going to make them crooked. See how the lines in the center are crooked now? I don't like that. I like my lines straight, like that. So I'm going to do 1 in row, and then he'll go back and forth on the field. This way, when, it doesn't really matter for the harvester, but I like to keep the harvester line straight too. That way when it dumps the soybean straw on the ground, I don't have to really come in and merge it or row it up. It's already in a pretty straight line. So I can just set my EV GPS up and go in a straight line and go. And then come in, pick it up, and take it to wherever it needs to go. So let's accept that setting. We'll hire that out. That always jumps up in the front. It gets me every time. That's how I know the hired worker is actually getting ready to start. Is the front end of this tractor jumps up. It's like, attention, ready to plant. Yes, sir. All right. Sit with him for just a minute here. Come on, do the in row first. Yep. Yep. There you go. Alright, let me go back to that plow over there. Try to catch him when he gets done. Got a little tiny strip to get. While we're waiting on him. It's time. And it's just me. No Phil or old man. I would imagine Phil's probably working. And I'm gonna assume old man is probably working on his house. He had some flood damage, so he's probably busy working on his basement. So just me. Yep, today's the anniversary for the moon landing. The Apollo 11, the first time we set foot on the moon. It was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. I always want to kind of shout it out like when, what was his name, Lloyd on Dumb and Dumber, when he sees the clip out of the newspaper headline in the picture frame. He's like, no way, we've landed on the moon. It's so funny. And you know, part of that was not scripted. The part where he looks at the newspaper and says, no way, that's great. When he walks out to like the foyer area there and he shouts, we've landed on the moon, that was not scripted. Jim Carrey just did that and they kept it in the film. They thought it was so funny that they kept it in. So, that happens a lot. Happens a lot in TV shows too. Alright, are you done? Are you not done? Should be done. There ain't no more down there. I don't see any more. I don't know where he's going, but he should be done. Well, he may see something that I don't, so I'll let him go. Are you just checking? Are you just double checking your work? Are you that efficient, sir? Yes, he was just double checking his work. Okay, so this is done. We'll go down to the big field, but first, I have got to get some go-go juice. This tractor, I filled this tractor up before I started this field, and look where my gas gauge is at. Look where my fuel gauge is at. It's just shy of blinking red. So I gotta head over here to the gas station and put in some go-go juice. We need this farm. It'd be a great place to live. I mean, your animals literally can graze under the bridges, both bridges. How cool is that? We need this farm. It's expensive though. It's the most expensive farm on the map. I think we'll save it for last too. Because apparently, and I still don't know how to change this, when you buy a farm that has like a farmhouse on it, that becomes the place where you wake up. Kind of weird, maybe a little scary, but yeah, that becomes the place where you wake up. So we got to decide where we want to wake up. Right now I'm waking up down there at the Brown farm. I think that's the last farm I bought. Actually, I wouldn't mind living at that other farm up there. I think it's got a better view. This one's down by the river though. And if we ever want to go fishing, if they ever add, if the fishing part applies to this map, I think it would. We could just literally just walk down to the river and go fishing. So that'd be cool. Alright, Planter's already done one. Well, he's still on the first round, but he's working on the round. So we got him running. Let's go get this plow going down yonder here. Put it on the big field. And I did have to spend some money. Seed and fertilizer is not cheap, so we're down about well, a little over 100,000 from where we were. So if we do buy the canola field out there, I've been kind of torn on that one. It goes against. I see all these other fields, you know, I see these bean fields and the corn field, and, you know, I'm like, well, what puts the canola field over those? Thing is like in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, that's the canola field will be ready to harvest first, which I thought about it too. If we do get the canola field, I probably don't want to harvest it. I probably want to take the chaff, the forage harvester, and go up there and get chaff off of it. Kind of curious to see if we can put that chaff in the harvester silo. That would be a good test. Have that field and see if we can do that. But there's also other fields that we want to buy. You've got mainly these 4 right here. One of them is in canola, but we got oats and cotton there. At the very minimum, the cotton field, I think. Probably that one. Pretty sure we won't be able to afford the big cotton field there, and probably not that one. Definitely would probably look at the bean field, but maybe this cotton field right here, because if you look, if we get that clover field, we could merge these together. And then we're going to buy that barley field. We might as well go ahead and get that cotton field if we can afford these when the time comes. I'm thinking maybe the barley fields. But if you look at the growth, the canola field would be first. It's the only one on the map right now in dark green. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. If you want a cheap breakfast, stop by Wendy's. They got a $1 biscuit sandwich. Oh, okay. That's a little far away for me. So I'll if I ever am near one when it's breakfast hours, I'll stop by and try it. Whoa. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. This one's gonna take a minute. I'm glad I fueled up. Here he's going. Tab the other way. And this guy is done planting the barley, so I can move him over to that field. Get one like little bit here. Assuming he got the rest of that. No, he did not. He still got quite a bit right there, so never mind. Plow's still running over here. Guess I could go get my fertilizer guy going. Get those two rolling. Roller's still rolling. This guy, he just goes. You hire him out, he's pretty good. There's one. The rest of these. So yeah, I'm thinking corn in these smaller fields down here. The bigger fields, I still haven't decided. I would say beans, but we've already got beans in quite a few big fields up there. So maybe do corn in those. Maybe do corn all down here. This should not take long for this field. Huh. I gotta take that grass over there too. Gotta do that. So yeah, they came in, they planted this field right there in beans. They also planted one down here in beans, that one right there. That one's actually very affordable, 186. Or 189. 189. That one is very affordable. Which field is that? Wonder if there's a contract on that. 10. I haven't refreshed this in a minute. I'll go down and check it. There is a hoeing contract on it. That means it's probably got weeds in it. I'll go ahead and take that out. Not a high-paying contract, but it's one field that we're kind of interested in. I still might do these spraying ones. I haven't decided. These are bale wrapping contracts. You didn't know Wendy's does breakfast? Yeah, they started doing breakfast a few years ago. I've never had their breakfast. I've heard it's pretty good, though. Got that one fertilized. We'll head down here. Alright, so I think everybody's got a job now. I'm going to start hauling some of this stuff over to the harbor store silo, and I'll come get that contract later. Actually, I need to shut that down. We've got plenty of propane. Need to go to the first one there. So yeah, we could use more chaff. We don't have any more chaff right now, but we need to put grass in there. And probably some more alfalfa and clover. Thought about changing one of the clover fields we got up north over to maybe another bean field. Because we always have clover left over. Hey, that rhymes. So yeah, we might change one of those fields over to like a regular field. Get this grass up here first, though. I did plant that other field, the cotton field that we had. I did plant that in grass. So hopefully come July, it should be ready to mow. Then we should have enough grass for both silos that we run up here. There's so much stuff down there in Inspector Mod. I can't see my unload trigger. Got a lot of people. How many people we got working for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 people working for us. Cut back across this field. Go get our grass. Looks like I might have ended right there. I think this is a pretty big row. Should fill up quick. Does Wendy's have a Baconator breakfast sandwich? They really should if they don't. They have the Baconator burger, which I can't eat the Baconator burger because it makes me sweat. I can feel my arteries clogging up when I'm eating that burger. It's a good burger, don't get me wrong, but seems like that would be something for breakfast. Do they have something? Do they have like an Egginator or Sausage-nator? No, that don't sound right. Sausage-ator? No, that still don't sound right. Egginator probably would be best. The Bacon and Egginator. Or the Egg and Baconator. That's what it should be called. The Egg and Baconator. Yes, they do. Oh, man. I need to go try Wendy's breakfast at some point. Gotten to where I eat breakfast at work. They have a pretty good breakfast there at the hospital. So they usually got omelets and breakfast bars and pancakes and sausage, and they usually have bacon, and they always have like extra little stuff too. I think I've already picked up all of this end. Yeah, I don't see any more. So I'll move over to this next field over here. Yeah, the lines are not quite right on these grass fields. I don't know why. Need to change that to 9.2. But they don't quite line up. Oh, now they do. Maybe it's because I didn't have it at 9.2. Do the outside row first. And I'm full. Whoa. We might have a full load of silage here too. Need to check that. It has been a day. Oh yeah, we got probably 2 full loads. Oh yeah, we definitely got 2 full loads there. What's the price for silage right now? Gotta go down here. It's a long way to the bottom to find the silage price. 224 at the animal dealer. 222 at the farmer's market. The animal dealer it is. 224 is a good price compared to what I've seen lately. Let's save that. I wish it wouldn't always make me a chicken. Nope, I didn't do that right. No, don't leave the farm. No, I want to edit the farm. Choose that one. Yes, confirm. Okay. Save button again. So 224 down at the animal dealer. That's where we'll go. On my guys while that's filling. I know he's still planting. Yep. That one finished. I can go move him. Right over there. Okay. That guy's almost done plowing. This guy's not near done plowing. I'm assuming both my fert rigs are done. Yeah, they look like they're done. So yeah, the roller guy's still rolling too, so. Alright. Status is good. Why am I still orange? Did that not save? Why are my things still orange? They should be green. Okay, now they're green. That's weird. Or no, wait. The vehicles are still orange. Why are they still orange? Don't they typically turn green to be with the color of your farm? That's weird. Even the train is orange. Oh well. Alright, that must be the plow down there that's finished. What did we need for that canola field? 618, I think. I don't know if we could forage harvest it right now, because it's still like in the flower stage. When do they typically forage harvest a canola field? I've actually never seen one. I tried looking up a video for one. I couldn't find a video for one. Found some videos for like wheat fields and barley fields, but couldn't find one for canola. I don't think they typically do chaff those fields. Normally when you look up a video on YouTube, if they're doing a forage harvesting, it's going to be a cornfield because the yield is higher. Nothing like the smell of silage in the morning. Dumping on the ground. Tell you what, we're gonna test that out. We'll see if we can get up to the price of that field. What was it, 618 we needed? Oh boy. I didn't hit her. Drove past her. Huh. Go look and see. That field is 618, yeah. We might make it to that. You know what I need? I need a mod of the what was it? What does he have? A basset hound snowman? He has a basset hound named Fred that sits in the passenger seat. I need a mod. Somebody put a basset hound in that can ride in the buddy seat in the truck. I mean, old Fred could go sell silage. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Oh boy. Oh no, the GPS is not. GPS? Hello? I've got the EV GPS locked on. Oh, okay. That was a little scary. It's still not sure. Maybe I shouldn't lock that in on the highway. And we might get it to 618. We're at 576, and that's usually when we sell down there. It's a little over 50 grand. We might get to 618. If we do, we can go test this theory out and see if we can go ahead and harvest. If we can go ahead and forage harvest the canola field, then we can turn around and go up there and plant more beans. Because you can't never have too many beans. right? There's money in beans. So when we bring the planter, plow and the planter back up here in the fertilizer, we'll do that clover field, and then we'll see if we can do that that canola field too over there. It's all about the beans. Surplus in beans. Plus, we're making soy milk and selling it. I watched John stream a little bit last night, and he was selling the soy milk down at the Riverboat restaurant down there on the southeastern part of the map down there, down by the river. He had quite the load of soy milk. Yeah, he flipped over twice, maybe more than that. I kind of wanted to watch that though. When he loaded up the truck, he had like, it was kind of like the in-game international truck that you can make a crew cab, and then we have the modded version. He has a different version, but he has one kind of like ours where it puts the gooseneck hitch on there. And he loaded up that trailer that he has with soy milk, and it was so much weight that the wheels were going into the ground. And I was like, "You're gonna take that down to the riverboat?" I don't know. I kind of want to see it. So yeah, he didn't make it. Not all the way. He had to go back and pick some up, take some, sell it, pick some up, take some, sell it. Make sure you check out John's channel, twitch.tv/PumaPlow. He'll be putting that one, I think he does that too. He puts his videos up on YouTube still, so I think the other entrance here. I think he does it on the second channel now though. Does it have a link? I don't know if it has a link. It's YouTube, no it's not YouTube 2. PumaPlow 2. It's his second channel. He has a second channel. Or you can go watch it on Twitch. I think the videos stay over there for a minute. Alright, are we going to make it to 618? Gonna be close. Okay, there's the field. Hopefully we'll make a little extra to pay our hired workers down there. Alright. Got that off right there. Let's get the field. So let's double check it. Fully fertilized. No weeds, right? Nope. It's the only field, it's the only one that's dark green, so it's going to be ready first. And then we'll come back for the barley fields. Check your whispers for something helpful. Yeah, I'll have to do that later. Alright, we own that field now. So let's take this guy. See if this works at this stage of the growth. And my trailer should be out here. You know what? Let me refill with some silage additive. Got a nice little trailer of it right here. Okay. Whoa. Oh, there would be a save right when I'm trying to do this. Come on, find the hitch. Here it is. Alright. Yeah, if we can make chaff off of this, we can just put the chaff in the harvester silo there. See if it works at this growth state. Be something interesting to see if it does. I know the corn you can do like the month before, but I don't know about the canola. Planter's still going, plow's still going, and then that other planter is done. So I need to move the other planter. Actually, I need to move the plow first. Got plenty of fuel. Probably need to do a quick repair on this too. I don't know if we got enough money to repair it though. We'll look and see. May have to dive into the loan a little. Has Judith Plains been updated in the last couple of weeks? I don't think so. He never announced it, if he did. I don't think it's been updated. It did have one little tiny update that fixed something with, what was it, auto drive or something? But as far as I know, I'll go look and see here. No, he hasn't announced any kind of recent update. His last update that I see was June 18th. So, all right. See if I've got enough money to repair this. That's only $42, not too bad. That's only $164, not too bad. Now the question is, can we run this on this crop as at the current state that it's in? Apparently there's a little bit of chaff left in there. I'll do one. No, you cannot do it at this state. That answers my question. So we'll just leave this here for now. And then we'll come back when it's, I guess, when it's ready to harvest. We do own the field, right? We did buy it. Yeah, we did buy it. Okay. It's just, you can't do it like you can do the corn. The corn you can do a month ahead of time before it's actually technically ready to harvest. But I guess maybe the canola you have to wait. Okay. That answers my question. Where's the other plow? You know what? Let me just go straight to it. Right there. No, this header is supposed to. I double checked on that. So you go under forage headers. And they do have like these type headers that I don't know if it'll do it in this state or not. But if you look at the header that we've got, this is the one that we own. See, it does corn, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, beans, and sunflowers. So I don't know that it would matter what growth state it's in. Maybe one of these headers would do it. I know these add on grass. So you can do grass, alfalfa, and clover with these headers. But it puts them in as grass, alfalfa, and clover. We want to kind of put it in as chaff so we can go dump it in the harvester silo. Yeah. Normally, you know, I didn't know that these did all those. Normally, this has always been the corn one. So, but apparently it does all the others now. All right. Let's look at our fields again. So these are potatoes, I believe. Yep. Yep. We do have a sorghum field there. I'm very interested in the barley fields. So there's a barley field. How much is that? 542, and then there's another one down here, right there. 501. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a little loan out and get those. Is that potato? No, that's oats, isn't it? Hang on, how do I... There we go. So those are really the only... We're planting a little barley right now. I've already got one field planted there, and then we've got that one finished there, and I think that one's finished now too. I gotta plow and plant that one. But as far as barley fields go, I think that's it. Those barley fields will be ready to go before any of the other fields. Not that the other fields are not important, because they are, but I think it would be probably smarter to get them now before they actually forage harvest these ahead of time. Because that seems to be happening. John is having the same thing where there'll be fields planted in something, right? Like corn. And the month before it's ready to harvest, it'll show that they've been harvested. And I think he's right. What's happening is they're going in with the forage harvester and harvesting these fields before they're technically ready to be harvested. So that's why if there's a field that's there and it's ready to go, then you might want to go ahead and get it. And to me, it looks like that one's ready to go. There's no weeds in it. Not that weeds won't pop up in it, but if they do, we'll be ready. We've got rotary hose and we've got a sprayer. So what about the other one? That one actually needs fertilizer. Field 90. Don't know that there's a FERT contract out there for that though. Wonder if I could hit the refresh button. And it's not popping up. Guess we could wait on that one. Because they are both still light green, and I don't think they would be... Really, I don't think they're in danger of being cut right now, the barley ones. Those. But some of these other fields... There's another canola field there. There's a cotton field there. Even the cotton fields are farther ahead than the barley ones are. They're right there. There's a barley field, the barley field there, and then the cotton field down there. You can tell the difference. How is our planter doing? Gotta keep him rolling. He's not doing too bad. 30%, 35%. I may go ahead and stop him down here at the end. And then hire him back and just go ahead and fill him up. He's, I'd say, close to halfway. But he's right here at the stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop him and fill him up. I think I can just back up to this thing. Yep. The liquid fert there. Pop out and I'll move that when it's done. Move it down here because the next time he needs to fill probably will be down here. Run! Good morning, welcome in. What they need to do is they need to put a marathon mod on here. Then we could have our characters have like run a marathon race, and then the winner gets like a prize. Oh, you know what? I gotta open the tanks, don't I? Question is, where's the trigger? Oop. Thought I heard it. Should be like right over the tank. Oh, there it is. Does it fill up both of them? Yes, it does. And you know what? I think that front tank needs liquid first. That's why it's sitting at 83. Okay. Take the truck back down there. Yep, front tank needed it. Now they should both be at 100%. They are. Morning, SRG. How's it going? Alright, got him rolling. Guess I'll start picking up more of that clover. You have some grass to pick up over there. Yeah, let me go get that rest of that grass. Whoa, save. And I'm full. I may not be able to put all this grass in here. I have to go down to the blue one. Yep. Hey, wait, let me go pick up the rest of this. I think I've got enough room in here for it. And then I'll run a load down there into the blue one. I know some of the alfalfa and chaff will have to go down there anyway, so might as well get that one started now too. that back up to 12.2. That's the width of our header. This is a Stevie mod. You can go to youtube.com/StevieFSMods, I think it is. And he's got, I think he's up to 19 packs of mods. Different kinds of mods. He's got trailers like this. He's got harvesters. He's got tippers. He's got semi-trailers. Planters. I'm trying to remember what else. All kinds of stuff. Stevie FS Mods on YouTube. You can find everything from mod pack number 1 to mod pack 19. Keeping in mind that the later packs have updates to mods from previous packs. So that's something to consider. If you find a mod that you like, check to make sure it's not in any of the other packs. Good morning, Jojo. How's it going? You see a cup of Joe? Jojo? Wish this would click over to 100. There we go. So yeah, I planted this one in beans there, so I may plow this up and plant it in beans too. Be better to have a surplus of beans than a surplus of clover, and that's what we've been getting lately, is a surplus of clover. So probably going to have a surplus of clover again. Should be able to fit this in there, and then see what we get to here. If it stops at 760 or less, we can put another full load in here. I don't think it's going to stop, though. No, we can put another partial load in here, though. Yep, Z-Man, I was going to say, this trailer and this tractor are from Stevie. So this tractor has a few more ponies in it, and then it has strobe lights. Yay. So both of these mods are from Mr. Stevie. The only thing that's in-game in this is the weight, the front weight. That's the only thing that's base game. You can see how some of these rows are bigger than the other ones. That's because it's probably part of a leftover row. We've got plenty of rows. I think it'd be safe to say that we can go ahead and plow this field up. We probably won't miss it when it comes to clover. This field end at? Right here. So this is a pretty decent sized field. Got two fields over here. And then the field that looks like just dirt right now. That's the other soybean field, so all of this would be beans too. I think we should do it. Corn sweat? No, Tomcat. Bean sweat. Is that a thing? Well, I'm doing my first Dr. Pepper. Probably, yep. I'm probably more prone to bean sweat. I know if I'm eating anything, you know, Mexican, like refried beans or something like that, I'm probably prone to more bean sweat than I am corn sweat. That almost doesn't sound right. Looks like there might be a little bit of clover like right in here. I think there is, right there against the grass. I'll run down through there and see if I pick up any. Because if I plow this field up, then, you know, might as well pick that up if there's something there. Probably not going to be much, but it looks like there's something there. Yeah, I think there's something there. Oh yeah, it's picking something up. Probably some leftover clover. You can kind of see it when you go out far like this. Looks like it's on both sides. Yeah, there's safe. Oh, there's bean sweat. Huh? That's funny. I do often sweat if I eat too many beans, especially. Give me some barbecue baked beans, man. I could tear them up, but man, they tear me up. It's not a good time, but it kind of is a good time when you're you know chowing down on barbecue and barbecue baked beans. But caution when eating barbecue baked beans or any kind of beans, really. Just take precaution, you know. They should come with a warning label. There may be gastronomical consequences when consuming too many beans. Have you tried strawberry Dr. Pepper? Yes, I like it. It's good. I've had the strawberry Dr. Pepper. I like the cream soda Dr. Pepper. And in my opinion, the cream soda Dr. Pepper tastes just like a vanilla Dr. Pepper float. So if you've ever had a Dr. Pepper ice cream float, it's basically Dr. Pepper with vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it's really good. I like it. I've had the blackberry Dr. Pepper. I don't know how to feel about that. It's okay, but for me personally, it reminds me of drinking the grape Dimetap. You guys remember that? The old grape like Dimetap, you know, the cough medicine for kids. I remember drinking that Dimetap when I was sick, and it had that flavor. I don't know if it was blackberry or not, but it tastes just like it. It's kind of got that kind of to it, taste to it. I guess because maybe it's mixed with Dr. Pepper. I don't know. Alright, we'll put a little bit in here, whatever it'll take. We'll go take the rest down there. Actually, I'm going to be below 50%, so I'll go back to the field and pick up some more. Yep, let me go back to the field. Boy, look at that flickering over there. Y'all see that? We're not being invaded by aliens, are we? It almost looked like the Independence Day ship coming in. Yeah, Dr. Pepper, I want to say it was called cream soda. It's in a black and, well, not black. It's in a red and khaki colored can, I think. Unless they discontinued it to bring the blackberry and the strawberry in, but they do come in zeros though. You can get all of them in zeros now. Can't wait to cut these trees. Time is coming though. After your coffee, you have a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Or sorry, I can't say that the same way anymore. I have to say Baja Blast. If you ever want a really good laugh, search for Hank Hill Baja Blast on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. Let's see, this is that one, so I'll get the clover started and the haylage started. What was that I was reading about the Baja Blast? I was reading something about the Baja Blast, like they were bringing it, either bringing it to a grocery store or another restaurant or something. I was reading something about it, and I can't remember what I was reading about it. Okay. Because technically it's got the Taco Bell logo, and they probably got a exclusivity type deal with it or something. Probably a licensing thing. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Doing good, Adam. How you doing? Welcome in. So, in other news, Mr. Stevie, you know, we were talking about him a little while ago. He made this tractor, he made this trailer, he's made several other mods. He came out with his own version of Riverbend Springs. And he said that he was not going to do any 4X maps for 25. He has changed his mind. He is currently working on a 4X Riverbend Springs. So that's going to be something to check out. He makes really good maps. He makes really good mods. We've always loved Mr. Stevie stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. A 4X Riverbend? Oh yeah. I'm there. And it's a Stevie map. So it's in the very, very early stages. Very early. I would say most likely it won't be out until sometime in the fall, maybe the winter. So yeah, that's it's looking pretty good though. From what I've seen so far, it's looking pretty good. I was happy to hear that he announced it at least, you know. That he changed his mind. Never say never, I guess. Alright, one more bit on that field, and then we've got all this in the other fields here. Gonna be time to go stop and check on these other guys, though. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take my first break. So YouTube, you guys, we'll come back and check on the other guys out there working when we come back for YouTube. So YouTube, Thanks for joining. Make sure you catch the next video. It'll be the second half of this stream. Always remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one.